Hey gang, this is Brian Johnson with SeoPressFormula.com, and today this is video number 2. You had your first video yesterday, and the challenge hasn't even begun yet, but I'm going to basically be giving you several videos in this first week, coaching you along as what you should be doing before the challenge starts. You see, I don't want to start the challenge the very moment you buy the course because I want to make sure you've got some base information before we get started. So with that, you've got about a week before we get started, and you've got an ebook that's close to 80 pages. You've got over 5 hours of videos, and that's really your objective this week. Your objective is to read the entire ebook. Just get it done. It won't take that long. 2-3 hours, probably should take care of it. Get yourself on the couch, maybe the laptop, print off the ebook, however you like to take care of that. Read the ebook, and basically that way you can get an idea of where we're trying to go, some of the tactics we'll use, some core principles about SEO, some factual information that we know about Google, some stuff that we think we know about Google, things like that. Okay? And then what I want you to do after you're done reading is I want you to start watching every single one of the core WordPress training videos. And the reason you want to do that, even before we get started on the challenges, I want to make sure you're comfortable mentally with some of the concepts of WordPress, some of the SEO concepts, and what you're going to try to accomplish. So I want you to go through all the materials that you have now, and I want you to start thinking some things through. I want you to write down notes, and then after you've done that, basically a couple days later, the challenge is going to launch, and you'll have a general idea of where you are today and where you need to go. So that's what you should be occupying yourself with this first week or so. Now, yesterday we talked a little bit about the guy that really didn't follow the complete course, and people do this all the time. They like to do things their way, and I'm going to recommend that you follow along exactly so you don't have that happen to you, as far as our example with the guy that sent me the excited email because he was on the first page of Google for his target keyword. That probably would have made him some good money, and he wanted to take the easy way out. He used duplicate content, and Google said nope, slap, slap, and pow, he's on page 57 of the Google results, and his traffic went from pretty impressive to nil. So follow along and you'll do better. But today I want to talk a little bit about, what was the thing I want? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. It happens. What exactly is SeoPress Formula about? And with that, I want to talk about some core things. First of all, let's talk about what this course is not about. This course really isn't about WordPress. Okay, kind of talked about that a little bit on the sales page, but maybe you missed it. So again, I'm going to say it again. SeoPress Formula is not about WordPress. Furthermore, SeoPress Formula is not really about making money online. Now that will come, and it will come quite easily, because what it is about is it's about learning to drive free search traffic through Google and other keyword search engines. Google, Yahoo, and MSN are our targets. And if you can learn how to drive quality, highly targeted visitors to your website, you will be able to make money. So the money part will come, but really, what I really want to teach people with this course is how to drive that traffic. Now, with that, I don't want you to, on assignment 1.5 or whatever, when you launch WordPress, I don't want you to slap up AdSense. We're going to talk about why you don't need to do that in a second, but I just don't want you to do that. I don't want you to add any affiliate links. Just don't need to do it early. And why is it not smart to add those elements? Well, number one, let's think about things for a minute. Let's sit down and let's think things through. If you've got a brand new website, it's not even listed in the search engines, how much traffic are you going to get your first couple weeks? Probably not a whole lot. Google hasn't even found your site yet. You're not even listed in the search engines. If you are listed, if you do incredibly well, you might do a bit of traffic. But comparatively speaking, the kind of traffic that you'll get, 3 months down the line, your launch traffic will be non-existent. So let's take AdSense for an example. Now, generally speaking, the way AdSense works is you add some symbol code to your site, Google serves some ads that are targeted to your content, and you get paid based when people click. Now, generally speaking, click-through rates in the industry for advertisements are anywhere from 0.5% to 3 to 4%. Now, we can do a lot better, and I'll show you some tricks to do much better than that, but generally speaking, let's take those kind of statistics. Now, if it's average for people to get 1 to 2% click-through rate, and you have 10 visitors a day, how many clicks a day are you getting? You're getting less than a click a day. You're getting 0.10 of a click, 1 click a day. Now, if your average click-through is going to pay you, a dime to 20 cents, you're going to earn, $2 a month your first month. So you're not going to make that much money anyway. And you shouldn't be focusing on trying to make money when there's nothing there. You don't have anything there, so there's no need to try to make money with your site in the beginning. Later, as you've added elements, as you're driving traffic, as you've gained Google trust, as you're gaining inbound links, as you're optimizing your site for keyword phrases that people are searching for, and your site has the potential to make tons of money, by all means, we're going to add AdSense, we're going to add affiliate links, but we're going to do it in a way that maximizes our potential to make money. So don't add that stuff early. Early, we're going to focus on what's most important, and that is the traffic. That's what this entire course is all about. So I don't want you leaping ahead. And really this focuses on people that are just doing stuff and they're not following the course. So you paid the extra money for the challenge. You paid to get these videos from me. You paid to get the emails from me instructing you. So follow along, guys, okay? SeoPress formula, it's about driving free traffic. This week, you're going through all the materials, you're watching all the videos, you're reading the ebook. So with that, I want you to get started on that right away. And in a couple days, we're going to launch the challenge, that is. So Brian Johnson, SeoPress formula, netmarketingcourse.net. Take care.